For years, Silicon Valley ruled the AI world. Google, Microsoft, and Meta were the undisputed giants until OpenAI changed everything. With the launch of ChatGPT, OpenAI didn't just compete, it dominated.
And one company in particular seems to be on everyone's lips.
OpenAI. Breaking news right now on OpenAI.
It forced Google to rethink the search engine model, made Microsoft bet billions on AI, and sent shockwaves through the entire tech industry. Billions of dollars poured in, stock prices soared, and the world believed that OpenAI was unstoppable. But OpenAI's rise was not without any drama. Behind the scenes, the company was shaken to its core. The board of directors fired its CEO in a shocking move, throwing the company into chaos. There were moments when OpenAI's future seemed uncertain, with internal instability threatening to undo everything they had built. Yet, despite the turmoil, OpenAI found its way through, emerging stronger and more determined than ever, pushing out ChatGPT and solidifying its place at the top of AI world. Now, an unexpected challenger has emerged.
China's latest AI breakthrough has leapfrogged the world.
Out of nowhere, China has stepped into the battlefield and Silicon Valley is in shock.
The release of DeepSeek AI from a Chinese company should be a wake-up call.
DeepSeek has entered the race at a full speed, threatening OpenAI's dominance. And the result? Stocks are falling, investors are worried, and big tech is rushing to figure out how to respond. So, what really happened? How did OpenAI's rise through the turmoil to lead the AI world? Why did tech giants panic? And with the DeepSeek arrival, is OpenAI reign coming to an end? In 2015, the world was on the edge of an AI revolution. Everyone was talking about how artificial intelligence could change everything from how we live to how we work. But a small group of visionaries had one big fear. What if AI becomes too powerful? What if it goes out of control? Elon Musk, Sam Altman, Greg Brockman, and Ilya Sutskever came together to tackle this massive question. And their solution was OpenAI, a company with one mission: to create AI that benefits everyone and share their research with the world so no single company or government could take control of it. Elon Musk even once warned, if AI is not controlled, it could be more dangerous than nuclear weapons. To turn their vision into reality, they launched OpenAI as a non-profit organization with $1 billion funding. Believe it or not, OpenAI was started in Brockman's living room, but the vision was massive. They wanted the best AI minds, even if it meant convincing them to leave companies like Google. Some even turned down insane offers 2 or 3 times their market value just to join OpenAI, because they all believed in the mission, not just paycheck. OpenAI's journey to building safe AI didn't begin with creating powerful models like GPT. Instead, they started with a technique called reinforcement learning, where AI learns through trial and error, much like humans do, making decisions based on rewards and mistakes. Using this method, they trained AI to play complex video game like Dota 2. This was quite a major success for their early journey. To make it happen, OpenAI needed an immense amount of computing power, hundreds of high-end graphic cards, and thousands of processors. They were not alone in this race. Competitors like DeepMind were even pouring more resources into their projects. To stay ahead and continue advancing AI, OpenAI had to secure even more funding to keep pushing forward. Then something unexpected happened. In 2018, one of OpenAI's high-profile founders decided to leave the company. But why would he walk away from a mission he was so passionate about? Well, Musk was also working on AI for cars at his other company called Tesla. This created a potential conflict of interest, so he decided it was best to step down from OpenAI board. But that was not all. There were rumors of disagreement between Musk and the rest of OpenAI team. Some say Musk thought OpenAI was falling behind companies like Google and wanted to take full control of OpenAI to speed up things. The board didn't agree and Musk decided to leave. Among controversies came GPT, Generative Pre-training Transformer, a groundbreaking AI model that learned in a completely different way. Instead of learning by trial and error like before, GPT learned by reading huge amount of text from books, websites, and articles. It didn't get rewards for right answers or punishments for mistakes. Instead, it learned to predict the next word in a sentence by spotting patterns in all the text it read. But then came a huge surprise. OpenAI, which was originally a non-profit company created to build AI for the benefit of humanity, announced it was becoming a capped profit company.
No! God, please, no!
Building advanced AI is not cheap. It requires supercomputers, massive data centers, and best experts in the field. All of that cost a fortune. As a non-profit company, OpenAI struggled to raise enough funds. Investors wanted returns, but as a non-profit company, OpenAI couldn't offer them profits. Even Sam Altman, OpenAI CEO, admitted, "We couldn't compete without this change." So OpenAI made a bold move. They became a cap profit company. This meant investors could make money, but only up to 100 times their investment and not more. This way, they could raise the necessary funds while staying true to their mission of benefiting humanity through AI. Later the same year, OpenAI announced a game-changing partnership with Microsoft. Microsoft invested $1 billion to help OpenAI build the supercomputers needed for their AI research. Microsoft didn't just stop at funding. They integrated OpenAI's technology into their products.
We have a great commercial partnership in it, and quite honestly, I am very comfortable.
This partnership raised some important questions. Could OpenAI stay independent while working so closely with the corporate giant? And how would this affect their mission of keeping AI safe and fair for everyone? Musk didn't hold back his criticism.
And what exactly is the relationship between OpenAI and Microsoft? And I do worry that Microsoft actually may be more in control than, say, the leadership team at OpenAI realizes.
He called out OpenAI for drifting away from its original mission of being open. In a 2020 tweet, he wrote, "This does seem like the opposite of open. OpenAI is essentially captured by Microsoft." This shift raised serious doubts about whether OpenAI was still staying true to its original mission. But in November 2022, OpenAI made a statement louder than ever, one that would answer all this criticism. With the launch of ChatGPT, they ignited a revolution in AI. This was not just any chatbot. ChatGPT could understand complex conversations and generate human-like responses, blurring the line between man and machine.
Hey, so guess what? I've got a huge interview coming up, and I really would love your help preparing for it.
That's fantastic news. I'd be thrilled to help you get ready. What's the interview for, and how can we start preparing?
Conversations with ChatGPT felt effortless, natural, and at times indistinguishable from talking to a real person. The impact was immediate and massive. Students began using it to get help with assignments. Professionals used it to boost productivity, and businesses integrated it into their operations to save time and resources. It didn't just meet expectations, it exceeded them. Within just 5 days, ChatGPT reached 1 million users. That's faster than Instagram and TikTok, a clear signal that the world was ready for this game-changing technology. But for Google, it was a nightmare. ChatGPT's ability to provide direct, instant answers without the need for links or ads was a game changer, threatening the very core of Google search. The undisputed leader in search for decades found itself in a race it didn't expect. In panic, Google CEO Sundar Pichai declared a code red, pushing the company to accelerate its AI work. But the rushed response was not perfect. Google immediately launched its own AI chatbot, Bard, but a mistake during its demo caused people to question its accuracy and reliability. The result? Google stock dropped by 100 billion in just one day, showing how high the stakes were in AI race. Meanwhile, Nvidia, the leading AI chip maker, saw its stock skyrocket due to the massive demand for GPUs to power AI models. As ChatGPT gained popularity, it was silently burning cash in the background. Each response required immense computing power, and the cost were skyrocketing. Running ChatGPT was not just a groundbreaking achievement, it was becoming incredibly expensive. Even Sam Altman admitted the problem. He said, "We are currently losing money on OpenAI Pro subscriptions. People use it more than we expected." And it got worse. OpenAI losses doubled to over $540 million in 2022. Altman even called OpenAI the most capital-intensive startup in Silicon Valley history. Understanding OpenAI's financial struggle, Microsoft stepped in again with another $10 billion investment, becoming biggest shareholder. Things seemed to be going well until November 17, 2023.
When the company that gave us ChatGPT fired its CEO.
Sam Altman was suddenly fired by the board of directors. The news spread like wildfire. The face of OpenAI, Sam Altman, was out. But why? What happened behind the scene? Helen Toner, a former board member, explained why they fired Sam Altman. One of the main reasons they lost confidence in Sam was that he didn't disclose his ownership in the OpenAI startup fund, and he misled the board about the company's safety processes. Even two executives at the company also accused him of creating a toxic work culture. With all these issues, the board decided to fire him. Toner also mentioned that when ChatGPT launched, the board didn't know about it until they saw it on Twitter. But here is the surprising part. No one saw this coming. Even Brockman, OpenAI's co-founder, was surprised. He too resigned right away in protest. And just like that, OpenAI, the company leading the AI revolution, was in chaos. Microsoft, who had already invested billions in the company, was not just sitting back and waiting. It made a bold move. They offered Sam Altman and Brockman a chance to lead their own AI research team. Suddenly, OpenAI was on the verge of collapse as nearly all 800 employees threatened to leave and join Altman at Microsoft. After just 4 days, OpenAI had no choice. Sam Altman was back as CEO but with a new board. The new board had stronger leadership and Microsoft full support. Microsoft made it clear OpenAI needed Altman. After Sam Altman's return, OpenAI bounced back stronger than ever. They launched Sora, a new AI model just like GPT but with the capability to generate videos from text. With Sora, you can create stunning visuals, whether it's movies, ads, animation, anything. The possibilities are endless. It's a game changer for creators, making content creation easier and more affordable than ever. Tyler Perry, the popular American filmmaker, actually cancelled $400 million studio expansion after seeing the capabilities of Sora. Think about this for a second. $400 million saved just because this AI tool is so powerful. With Sora, OpenAI didn't just keep up. They jumped ahead and became the leader in AI. But just when it seemed like nothing could stop them, a new challenger entered the scene from China, a startup company called DeepSeek. On Jan 20, 2025, out of nowhere, DeepSeek shook the AI world to its core.
I think we should take the development out of China very, very seriously.
A game-changing move that does not come from OpenAI, Google, or Meta.
The AI race that was once dominated by Silicon Valley companies suddenly turned global. Within hours of DeepSeek launch, it became the most downloaded app on the App Store, surpassing ChatGPT and sending shockwaves through the entire tech industry. What made DeepSeek become so popular overnight? Why is DeepSeek causing disruption in stock market? And what makes it so different? Well, OpenAI spent billions of dollars to build ChatGPT, a model with massive 1.76 trillion variables. It took years of research, countless resources, and top-tier hardware to make this happen. In contrast, DeepSeek did the unthinkable. In just 2 months, it built its AI model with only 671 billion variables at the cost of just $6 million. And it's all about doing more with less. Instead of trying to find every single possible answers to a question, DeepSeek focuses on finding the best answer, and it does more efficiently. DeepSeek uses something called the mixture of experts technique. Think of it like a university with specialized departments. Instead of the entire AI working on every single question, it routes the question to the right department, saving time, energy, and most importantly, computing power. By using this method, that DeepSeek doesn't rely on massive data centers or expensive infrastructures. It's able to run efficiently even on standard computers. With DeepSeek proving it could run powerful AI models on standard systems, the demand for NVIDIA's high-end GPUs, once critical for massive AI models, suddenly dropped. The AI boom that once fueled NVIDIA's dominance was now working against it. So does this mean OpenAI, the company that started it all, is under threat? Will DeepSeek rise as the new AI titan, or will OpenAI fight back to stay on top? But beyond who wins the AI race, the real question is, where are we heading? Are these breakthroughs leading to a better future, or are we stepping into a world we might not be ready for?